Hello plant friends, welcome back to another episode. Today we're at Home Depot in East Syracuse, New York. For those of you returning viewers, I am based in New Jersey as you know, but I took a little road trip. Therefore, I am in upstate New York. So we're looking at the proven winners here, the little leaf joys. They go for $5.98. Here's some photonias. The pink one is nice, but I really like this one, the bright green one with the red veining. It's really pretty. They also have the Hoya carnosa, freckled splash, and the Bertonier. And next to that, they have the Hoya Ficii. I was on the lookout for the Matilde Splash, but they didn't have that here. But still a good selection. And on the shelf here, we have some of these little water globes. They go for $16.98. And really cute. They come in a little stand, just like the earth globes that we had at school when we were growing up. I don't think you can rotate these though. So they have a variety of plants in these little globes. That's a pretty aglaonema right there. They also have Tenanthes and that's a Dracaena some sort. Oh, that's not a globe. That is just in a little water bottle. I think the globe is much cuter. But these little vases are nice too. And on the bottom shelf, we have some of the larger plants. These go for $29.98. We have a ficus there as a variegated ficus benjamina. Oh wait, I think I did go back to look for the price of the little one on top. It's $14.98. And they had a lot of the proven winners line here. They had a large philodendron tortum here, and these go for $29.98 in a big ceramic pot. And that philodendron gloriosum's a little bit crispy. Here's a really large ring of fire. I think there's about 2 or 3 plants in that pot, and it's very, very compact. And here's a large Xanthosoma. Here is an Alocasia zebrina, but I've been seeing these labeled as Amazonica. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's a zebrina. You look at the stem, it's very zebra-like. I think this is a newer plant that just came out not too long ago. I think it's an orange marmalade, but they just have it labeled as a philodendron hybrid. And it's priced at $19.98. And over here in the cacti and succulent section, here's a pretty star aloe. I think it's called a white star aloe. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I'm making that up. And the name was not on the tag, unfortunately. And the price for those are $6.98. And here's the more common one that they have at Home Depot usually. And over here we have the largest terrariums I've seen them come out with so far. They seem to must be getting bigger and bigger. These large ones are for $79.98. And as you can see inside, they put in ferns, photonias, and dracaenas, and Scindapsus argyraeus. Just a little variety of everything. On a side note, this weekend, August 30th to the 31st, is Plantcon New York. I am very excited about going because it's my first time going to Plantcon. And well, if you're a first-time viewer to my channel, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on all the happenings at Plantcon New York. Here we are looking at more of the proven winners. These ones go for $19.98. These Ficus benjaminas are so pretty. They're both variegated. They're just like different varieties of variegation. I really do like them both. Here's a Alocasia sinuata. And here the price is not focused, but it is $19.98. And then more of the orange marmalades. These ones look a little bit rough. They look like they've been here a while. A lot of philodendron pink princesses there. And here's a Hoya, a Crimson Queen, $19.98. At this Home Depot, I found a string of watermelon. And I don't know how common this is, but it's the first time I'm seeing it at a Home Depot. And as you can tell, it's in really rough shape. It's seen better days for sure. And here's a tag. String of watermelons, Senecio heronius. I'm not sure if I said that right. But there is root rot in this one. There were several baskets, and this one was actually the best looking one, unfortunately. Have you guys found a string of watermelon at your Home Depots? Here's a much healthier looking string of bananas. These go for $12.98. Here's another string of bananas. This one is really nice because it's trailing so much. And they had a bunch of hanging baskets for $16.98. They have the Pearls and Jade, Marble Queen, Scindapsus exotica, the Calathea silver band, I think it's called, and Scindapsus argyraeus there. And there was a whole section of fairly priced plants here. These ones go for $8.98. This is a ponytail palm. And you got some pothos there. The pothos go for $9.98. And what is that? The peperomia. The variegated obtusifolia. Pretty dracaena. $8.98. So the outer nursery pot for these, they are all plastic. $6.98 for the ZZ plant, which is a really good price, I think. There's like 3 or 4 plants in that pot. Here's another variegated obtusifolia. Well, I think it's really nice that they came out with these plants in the plastic pots. $8.98 for these dracaenas. Wow, it's a very good price, I think. 6 inches, 4 plants in each pot. Wow. So I think this was like a new, kind of like a new line that they came out with, just in like large nursery pots with the outer plastic pot. $19.98. I think we could do without the outer plastic pot, But I guess they do catch the water when like you water them. But I'm not a big fan of those plastic pots. There's not enough weight to keep your plant from tipping over. The only good thing that they do is like they catch the water if you water them, and you got to dump it out after if you don't want your plant sitting in water for too long. And they even have Ficus Audrey for $8.98. Such a good deal for these. And the leaves on these were very large too. Although you probably would need to take these home and stake them up a little bit because they were a little bit leaning. Back to the cacti and succulent section. I think this is a little pickle plant. I'm not sure. $8.98. I thought it was the cutest little thing. And they have more of the string of things here. We've seen all of these in past videos. And these ones look a lot healthier than that string of watermelon from before. Here's an Echinopsis, something or other. It's also known as the domino cactus. These go for $5.98 only. These are really well priced, I think. Here's the Notocactus magnificus. I'm starting to learn a lot of these cacti and succulent names, slowly but surely. And I found a large Euphorbia White Ghost at this location. It is so big, $24.98, but it is on sale still for $19.88. So that is a really good price for it. Here's the sale sign. 8-inch cactus and succulents, $19.98. I can't believe that these large nursery pots of cacti and succulents are only $20. Wow. Look at this large euphorbia. It's so beautiful. $20. And all these also. If I had room at home and if I had the right lighting, I would definitely grab all of them. And before leaving the area, I put the Euphorbia White Ghost on the top shelf up front. So hopefully somebody will take that home with them. Here's a plant I haven't seen in a while. It's the philodendron squamiferum. I don't know if the stores have forgotten about them, but I haven't seen this one around. It's got nice fuzzy petioles, and for this one, it's $29.98. The leaves on this one are extra large. I have one at home and it grows really nicely. And I saw this really nice basket of string of raindrops, and it looks so much better than the string of watermelons. And they do look similar, but the watermelons can actually grow a little bit more round than the raindrops. And I really like the plumpness of the watermelon. And here's another string of things. I think it's the ruby necklace. This one is pretty. It has the purple vines. And it is super healthy looking. I saw this small ZZ plant. I thought it was really cute. It's a little mini ZZ. I think it's called the ZZ Zenzi. And it's $7.88. And the outer pot is actually terracotta. I also made a quick stop at Walmart in Syracuse, New York. In the Northeast, well, at least for where the state I am in, New Jersey, most of the Walmarts are cleared out of plants. This one had no plants, but they did have the Costa Farms, well, whatever's left over of the Costa Farms Desert Escape. And they actually had some good stuff here. They have the Tephro-Cactus geometricus, and they have the ones with the 2 spheres. So they were really cute. I wanted to grab one, but I already have one at home. Most of these cacti were in pretty good condition. There were a few that were rotted, but most of them I would say were pretty good. Here's a cute one. Look at that. It's got 2 babies growing out from it. I can't believe these are still here. I know that these are the leftovers from summer, from the summer shipments, but these, wow, they're still looking so good. This Walmart should have put these on sale or clearance to, just to get them out the door. I would have walked out with a few of these if they had been on sale. I might have made a mistake, but I picked up the string of watermelons. By the time I got it home, it was looking in really bad shape. It had more rot, and I was just trying to save it, and we will see how it goes. Have any of you seen string of watermelons at your Home Depots or any of your big box stores recently? I just picked this up. I know it has root rot. I think FOMO just got the best of me. Here I am cleaning some of the roots up with a hydrogen peroxide mixture and doing a quick repot with like a chunky mix with a lot of pumice and orchid bark. As always, thank you so much for joining me on this plant shopping adventure. Also, you can wish me luck with this string of watermelons. I'm not sure if it's going to make it or not, but I'm going to give it my best shot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.